The following is a problem from Chapter 11. This one is going to look at the time in hours that a doctor requires to perform a specific procedure. And this doctor, when he conducts a specific procedure, has a mean of 1 hour with a standard deviation of 1 hour. The clinic that he works for has a contract to conduct the procedure on 70 patients in a specific hospital. Your job is to schedule the doctor's time for a visit to this hospital, and you need to determine if it is safe to budget an average of 1.1 hours for each patient, or if you should budget on average of 1.25 hours. So we're looking at the normal distribution of 1, 1. Our mean is 1, our standard deviation is 1. So we're going to be looking at this, our n of 1, 1. Now we do need to adjust our standard deviation, and that's where we're going to take our problem and we're going to divide our standard deviation by the square root of n. In this situation, we're visiting with 70 patients. That's our sample size, so that's what we are going to divide our standard deviation by. So our mean stays the same. Our standard deviation becomes 1 divided by the square root of 70. And then when we convert that, it's 1, 1, or 0.12. So the 1 over the square root of 70 gives us a 0.12. And that's the standard deviation we will use to standardize the problem. Then we will continue on and we will standardize by using our standardizing formula of x minus mean divided by standard deviation. So let's look at if we schedule 1.1 hours. So we're going to look at 1.1 minus 1 divided by our 0.12. Which gives us a z-score of 0.83, so not quite 1 standard deviation away from our mean. When we look that on Table A, we get about 0.79 or 80%. So 80% of the clients are going to take less than that 1.1 hour, but we're looking at, is it going to take more than that? So we'll subtract it from 1, so that's telling me that approximately 20% of the patients will take more than 1.1 hours. So let's see if it's safer to budget 1 1/4 hour. So we'll follow the same steps, except this time for x we're going to use 1.25. We'll plug that in and solve. That gives us a z-score of 2.08, excuse me. When we look that up in Table A, we get a z-score of 0.9812, or a proportion score of 0.9812. Again, that just tells me that 98% of the patients will take less than 1.25 hours, or about 1.8% of the patients will take more than that. So what should you budget? Should you budget 1.1 hours, or should you budget 1.25 hours? Based on these results, I would recommend budgeting 1.25 hours because you're only going to go over about 1.9% of the time. If you only budget 1.1 hours, you're going to go over that time limit 20% of the time. So you're taking a pretty big risk in saying that the doctor can see all those patients in that amount of time.